Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. Today is the 6th of September 2025. It is Saturday today. Happy Saturday, you guys. So we have a full moon eclipse in the sign of Pisces tomorrow. So depending on your placements, it may affect you quite a bit. So if you've got Pisces in your moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter, something like that, then it's going to really affect you. But let's just see what kind of effect it's going to have on you anyway. So let's just begin with your fortune oracles, Libra. And thank you so much for being here, you guys. And I do want to say sorry I haven't done your reading earlier. I have had a lot of stuff going on, especially with my car, and I've been on night shifts as well. Look what we have here. Libra, proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Okay, interesting. Very good start. Okay, proposal. So some of you it could be romantic, some of you it could be business like it says. So let's see what else we get for you. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. I am Rachel. Pleased to meet you, and please consider subscribing to the channel and smashing the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Okay, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength, Eagle. And that is very Libra energy, being an air sign. Soaring above some kind of problems, difficulties. Anything else? Let's just see if we can get another one for you guys. Okay, last shuffle round for Libra. This one stuck to my hand. Fire. Okay, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace renewal of the present. So letting go of the past, basically. So this is kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. There's transformation here. The eclipses are usually to do with eclipsing something out of your life, leaving something that no longer works for you. And it could be that there is something here that, you need to soar above. You need to get a bird's eye view of what is going on in your life. Look at the bigger picture, step back and look in. Looking at things from a greater perspective with this eagle energy. And, there's something that you may need to release here. It could be anything. It could be self-limiting beliefs about yourself, negative thinking. It could be a relationship. It could be time to move to a different job or a different place, something like that. Plain, a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So some of you could be going on a journey soon. So let's see what other messages we get from your moon oracle here, especially with the eclipse. Full moon eclipse in Pisces, and then there's a solar eclipse later on in the month in Virgo. So that may affect you if you have Virgo placements. Okay. Let's see what your moon oracle has to say. Messages for Libra. What is it they need to know with the full moon eclipse in Pisces? How is this going to affect them? What are their messages? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Okay, no, that was too many stuck there. Oh. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Some of you may have Sagittarius placements. So yeah, looking at the bigger picture with that eagle and fire, what needs to go, what can stay, what needs to go here. What else do we have for Libra? Okay. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Definitely. Full moon eclipse, you guys. Okay. So there is something that is going to come to light, and I do feel like, once you've looked at the bigger picture of something to do with your life, something that's no longer working for you, this eclipse is saying that there's going to be some kind of transformation in your life. And when you get rid of things that no longer serve you for your growth and they're stunting you, there could be new coming in. So there's something new. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's go in with your tarot. I'm going to use the Kipper deck later on in the reading. So let's see what messages we get from your tarot. Holy Spirit, give me messages for Libra. What is it they need to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. One more shuffle. Okay, there's going to be some kind of change. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So something is going to be changing in your life. That is the underlying energy. King of Pentacles. Okay. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you could be a business person. This could be your energy. What else do we have for Libra? Do not wobble on my desk. What else do we have for Libra? Okay. There's waiting here. There's something about moving towards some kind of growth and expansion. I feel like there could be somebody that you have been waiting for in the recent past, Libra. You're waiting for your ships to come in. But when it comes to moving forwards yourself with something, you've been holding back. I do see determination though, but I do see some cautious energy. I feel like you're getting tired of waiting. You're getting tired of waiting for something to change in your life or somebody to come towards you. And it could be this earth sign here. Some of you, I feel like it's like in the recent past you're ready to settle down. There's something you're waiting for, but we will go and clarify. So let's see what is. Sorry about my washing machine if you can hear that. I just got back from night shift and there's a ton of laundry for me. How nice. So let's see what is in the present energy. What is in the present energy for Libra? Okay, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Forward movement. Somebody could be coming towards you in the present energy, or they may have already come. Somebody that you may have been waiting for. But there is some kind of, I don't know, holding back with that Nine of Wands from whoever this is. Okay, so there's a pause here. In the center of your reading, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So there's something about taking a pause and wondering if this is something that you want to invest in or somebody. Some of you, you may have been in a relationship with this person for a long time. There's something about maybe you putting all the work in, but there's an energy of kind of getting bored and a stagnant energy, really. Is this something I really want? So there is a pause. Okay, so let's just see what else we get for the present energy. Some of you are wanting to let go of something and start a new journey here. You've got the Fool, which is Aries energy. So this is your first major arcana card. So it's coming up in your present energy with being on a new journey, having a complete reset in something. There's a bored energy. There's a feeling like discontentment here, like unsatisfactory kind of energy coming from that Seven of Pentacles. So whether this is somebody that you've been waiting for and then they come back and then you're like, you know what, I don't know if I want this anymore. This could be that energy. What is in the near future? Oh, the Tower. Okay. The Emperor. I feel like they went that way around, the way they fell. Yeah. It's hard to tell when they fall out together, but I feel like it's, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Anything else for the near future? Whoa, look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups. So you've got the Ace of Cups here. You have the 9 of coins on the bottom of the deck, and you also have the 4 of swords. Libra, it looks to me, just with this energy here, that you are really thinking about something and you're tired, you're weary, you're bored, you want some kind of change. And I see you being in control here with this Emperor. There's something that's going to come to an end, but I feel like you are going to be in control of some kind of ending in your life here, because there is something about a new beginning, wanting new love, or I don't know, there's something that's going to be very unexpected. I see you really focusing on yourself, okay, in the near future. You're going to be, some of you may be single already, or some of you may be about to be single, because there's needing a rest, needing a break here. Getting some rest, taking a break from something, okay? So let's just go in and see. You've got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, and the Hierophant is about spiritual lessons. King of Pentacles on the bottom of this one too. Spiritual lessons and something that you've realized. There's something about teaching spiritual lessons, realizing something, and it's also about commitment. Okay, so let's see. And that is Taurus energy. The Tower is Scorpio energy. So you do have a couple of major arcana cards coming up in your near future. So big life-changing events. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, what is the King of Pentacles for Libra? Okay, you have strength, Leo energy, and you have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's something about maybe facing a commitment here with this King of Pentacles, and strength is Leo energy. There's something about there's a difficult decision with the 2 of Pentacles. There could be a going backwards and forwards with something, but I feel like there's a difficult decision with strength and the 2 of Pentacles. It's trying to balance something here. Now, what could be difficult as well is that if you were in a long-term relationship with somebody, even a marriage, doesn't have to be, there's something about maybe there's an energy of 2 here, juggling something, but it could be to do with a business as well, okay? You do have something about the idea of moving forwards with somebody, or moving on from a situation. Some of you want to make a decision in the recent past about whether to give up waiting on somebody and just move on already, okay? Yeah, there's that 9 of Pentacles, moving on alone, investing in yourself. Some of you are looking for some kind of peace in your life. There's been a difficult situation in a relationship. So what is the 3 of Wands? What is the 3 of Wands for Libra? The Sun. Waiting for some kind of happiness, waiting for something to be revealed. Leo energy is quite strong so far in the recent past. Tell me more about this Sun. Yes, some of you have been waiting for somebody to come forwards. And it could be waiting for an apology as well with the Page of Cups. Waiting for some kind of happiness, waiting for someone to come back, waiting for a relationship, 4 of Wands. Waiting for someone to commit finally. But I feel like the world, there could be a distance between you and this person, an age gap, or there's some difference here. I feel like a cycle's closed off. You've got the Tower, so the world is a cycle closed off, a lesson learned. and very unexpected here. Now it could be that this is an offer coming in and you don't know. You're trying to decide whether to take this person's offer. Now whether it's an apology and a commitment. So some of you are trying to make a decision in the recent past about what you want. So what is the... And this could be a younger person, they don't have to be. What is the Nine of Wands? What is the Nine of Wands for Libra? You've got the Six of Cups and it fell in reverse, okay? So this is an energy of somebody that's having trouble moving on from somebody, someone that is constantly thinking and really missing somebody from their past. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. So I do see there may be some kind of negotiation between you and somebody from the past here, trying to work something out. I do feel like that's your energy there, Libra, Justice. So there's something about balancing out the scales, trying to find some balance, but also trying to figure out if this is something that you really want. Because I do see you kind of holding back slightly from this. The Star. I feel like somebody sees, you know, there's a wish fulfillment, hope and faith that things are going to work out in the past. So, and balance out. But there may have been an energy of 3 in this with the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. So this is collaboration, the Tower. Wow. Something very unexpected with that Tower, and the Tower is Scorpio energy. What is the Tower? So something really major happened here. What is this Tower? For the Nine of Wands again. So it could be that there's fear of this happening again. So there may have been a Tower moment between you and this person. It could be that you found out something about what they were doing, maybe behind your back. We do have this Two of Pentacles plus the Three of Pentacles. So there could have been a third party involved. But there's something about being very cautious and guarded. And you're coming out as the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot with this person. And they come back in this kind of innocent energy, like with an apology, and then want to work things out with you. But there's fear of this happening again. And this is another pause. This is what the pause is. Is this something that I really want to invest in? Do I really want to give to this? Because I do get an energy of you putting all the work in. But look, this is what you're thinking. Being in your own energy, focusing on yourself, going it alone. Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in the present energy for Libra. Now, this doesn't have to resonate with everybody, but it may, bits of it may. And you can also reverse the energy of the reading, like if it's the other person and not you, whatever, you know, if you're a cross watcher as well, if it makes sense, this is Libra doing this or whatever, go along with that. Whatever works for you guys. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer here of commitment. It could be to do with moving in. Jeez. You really don't know. There's an energy. This is what I'm getting with this Page of Cups. The more I keep looking at this card, and I'm seeing that there's a fish that is in this cup that's just not big enough. So there's something about this person trying to keep you trapped or something, trying to get you back in this cup, but there's no room for you to grow. And this is how you want to grow. This is where your energy is really coming out. I've seen this card a few times now. So you want to grow. You want to be able to, you may be ambitious, but there's somebody here that is trying to stunt you in a way. While they can live whatever life they want, they're keeping you in a box, is what I'm getting here. You're thinking about, you want growth and expansion in your own life. And I feel like it could be to do with career. I feel like you want passion in your life. You want success. You are getting tired and bored. Okay, so tell me more about this Four of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So this puts you in this energy here. Now, both of these energies are Virgo energy. So it could be that there's somebody here, Libra, that wants to, you know, procreate with you. They may want a family. They're offering you, you know, some kind of commitment here where you are going to be taken care of or whatever, sharing resources and all that. But I feel like, you know, this is also an energy that you want to be in. And you're looking at this and you're like, I don't know if I want this. You know, and rabbits are a symbol of fertility. And some of you could be really heavily focusing on your career more than anything. But I feel like there's somebody that wants, you know, because we do have proposal there, don't we? Damn it, the cards are falling on the floor. I'll pick them up later. I'm not using them yet anyway. So let's see, what is the Seven of Pentacles? So this is where you are wondering, oh, okay. You are wondering, what do I want here? King of Swords, that's your energy there. You're really going in with your mind over this one. And some of you could be seeking some kind of advice. But look what we have here. We have the Eight of Cups and the Moon. So there is something about you intuitively knowing with this Moon energy, and this is Cancer Pisces energy, that there is this feeling stuck. There's two pillars here, but this is not where you're supposed to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else. And this crab is making its way. You know, it needs to go along this path, follow its own path intuitively. Use emotions and intuition to navigate. So this is something about finding your own path. And I feel like that is your energy just now. And with the Eight of Cups, Libra, usually the moon is going through an eclipse with this, because this is about eclipsing something from your life with the Eight of Cups. It's not being satisfied with where you are, and it's about going on a quest to find more emotional fulfillment in your life. So I do feel like that is where, you know, your energy is in the center of this reading. Okay, you're thinking about you. Yeah, you're about to make some kind of a judgment call after thinking very wisely about a situation. The time of thinking could be over, because with the Hermit, usually when the Hermit card comes up, which is also Virgo energy, by the way, some of you are really heavily dealing with Virgo or Scorpio. This is saying that it's time to come out of Hermit mode. You already know the answer to something. You're already wise to a situation. You have that lantern, use it and navigate forward now. So you are coming out of Hermit phase and going to make a decision here. And this is a final decision by the looks of it. There has been an injustice. There's not been balance, okay? There has been conflict. There has been maybe competition. There's just been drama. This journey has been nothing but drama for you and discontentment. So let's have a look and see what the Fool is. So the Fool is about to go on its own journey. Aries energy. So the Fool, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about avoiding conflict. I feel like you just want some kind of peace in your life here. You could be dealing with somebody that plays games here. They could be very unfair. They could be kind of cruel. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you've been dealing with somebody that is not fair when it comes to money. They hoard money, they control money, they don't let you have your share, or, you know, they're trying to control almost every aspect of your life. This is somebody that holds on tightly to things. They're not very generous. They're kind of, you know, like a penny pincher in a way, like they've got short arms and deep pockets. That's a Scottish saying, and I love it. And another one is a spendthrifty slipshod, which is somebody that just, you know, they don't like to spend. They're very thrifty. But they're also using it as a way to control. It's kind of like, I don't know, narcissistic energy here. And here's your energy where you are just wanting to be free. you just want to avoid all of this and have your own money, hold on to what is yours. So this is definitely what I'm feeling here with this. You've been dealing with somebody that could be quite selfish and mean and controlling. What is the Emperor? The Seven of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like this Emperor energy is you know, you've been dealing with somebody very difficult. You know, they're stubborn, you know, to the point of rigid, where they stand their ground and they don't budge for anybody. But at the same time, you are now adopting an energy where you are not taking this anymore. You're defending yourself, you're protecting yourself, and you are coming into this kind of like divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female, and taking control of this situation now. But whatever this is, let's just see, it's causing a tower here because the tower is right next to it. It's almost like things are about to just snap in the near future. Tell me about the Seven of Wands with the Emperor for our lovely Libras. Oh, that's stuck to my hand. Yeah, look. And I feel like you are trying to avoid some kind of disaster here because there's an energy of two people that just don't back down. Both of you feeling like, I mean, even though that you may be the one in the right, but there's an energy of both of you feeling like you're in the right. And I do feel like this is somebody that you just don't trust either. So you're protecting yourself. You're kind of avoiding some kind of disaster, and you're making your way out. You're taking all the swords away, and you're looking back like one last time. You're avoiding any more drama with this person, but at the same time, with that Seven of Swords, this is somebody that you do not trust. Okay, Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. I feel like what you've realized is you need to give to yourself. You need to love yourself here and focus on yourself and nurture yourself. You've learned some spiritual lessons here about giving to yourself. So what is the Tower? And Libra is the 7th house, and it's about, you know, partnerships. It's usually about, it's very important for most Libras to have a partner, be in a relationship. But if it's not equal, then they're done. You know, they know what they want, and that's it. They don't take crap for long. Ruled by Venus, you know, all about love and beauty and all that, but also about partnerships and fairness. And if there's no fairness, they're out of there. So what is the Tower? Tell me about the Tower for Libra. Yeah, so the Knight of Swords, there is an energy here of taking action, and this is taking action here and getting out of there. And I feel like enough's enough. It's like you're no longer trying to just avoid conflict with this stubborn person. You are just taking action, and you're causing this Tower. And if you look at the Tower card here, the lightning has struck the Tower, okay, because this is something that was built on a, you know, unstable foundation, so it had to go. And I do feel like in some respects it's the universe has told you to, or will be telling you to, cause this Tower, to have this change. And I feel like you'll be prepared, because the person with the cloak, they're actually jumping out of the Tower, kind of like a superhero. They've got a cloak. And the other person is like, you know, really not expecting it. Their arms are sort of like flailing about and they're falling very awkwardly, but not you. So they're going to not expect this, but you are. So I feel like, yeah, you're taking some kind of action here. So tell me more about this Knight of Swords with the Tower. Knight of Swords with the Tower for Libra. Oh, Binky! Hold on a second. Actually, no, she's okay. Let's just do this. Every time I'm doing a reading, she wants in. What is the Knight of Swords with the Tower? Okay. I see you, Binky. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody's been very stubborn, spoiled, and jealous and demanding. Okay, so you're taking action. So you could have been dealing with somebody like that. King of Wands. Yeah, somebody is definitely taking action here. Seven of Pentacles keeps coming out. Let's just see what this is. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly pause it and let my cat in. Okay, so there's an energy of somebody that is very demanding and mean as well. So I'm getting like, you know, this is somebody that I feel like, you know, in the future you're really wondering about, I don't know, whether to invest in this person at all. But there is a Tower, so something's going to be revealed, and it could be involving a third party, somebody that your person that you've been dealing with, or whether you're married to them or whatever, has been in a connection with, that is wanting more, okay, from this person. But I do feel like you are taking action probably against this person. There could be some kind of argument between you and a third party, but I feel like there's an energy of you just not wanting to invest in this. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles for Libra. There's a lot of people involved in this so far. What is the Seven of... Eight of Pentacles. You really seriously, even though this person is trying to come back to you in the near future, you seriously wonder about, you know, you're afraid, you're definitely afraid of working on this connection, because there's still this energy. I feel like you've been dealing, Libra, with somebody who has been having their cake and eat it, but they keep tight reins on you. So they're very jealous, possessive of you and mean to you, but it's okay for them to go off and do what they want. But their story is being revealed here in the near future, and then you seriously, you know, you're considering whether you're going to work on this or not. But I feel like, you know, this is causing some fear, because this person may be saying, let's work on the connection, Libra. I'm done. I've dropped them. This is another reason why the Queen of Wands could be upside down. I've dropped them. They're taking action towards you. They want to work things out with you and invest. But you are very much afraid that they're just telling you what, you know, you think, well, they think you want to hear. So what is the Ace of Cups? Yeah, they want to heal this connection with you, Aquarius energy. I feel like you're very connected to the divine as well. You're listening to the divine. What is the Star with the Ace of Cups? Some of you are doing some healing. Some of you have plans of your own. I feel like there's something about a new beginning, something that you want to do, something to do with your money, your career. Let's just see. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess. You're really listening to your intuition here. You can already see how things are going to go, because with the High Priestess, the moon cycles there are the, you know, the waxing, the full moon and the waning. You can see the sort of past, the present and the future of a situation here regarding this person. I feel like there's going to be some kind of silence between you and them, and you're going to be keeping something to yourself. Some of you may actually have a new person coming towards you with an offer. I don't know if this person's going to be younger. They could be Pisces, could be significant, but I feel like there's something about you ending a relationship in the near future and having somebody new and keeping this to yourself. Yeah, you're planning something here. You're definitely taking a break for yourself. There's success in love. The Six of Wands is success in love. Okay, so this could be new. But we'll see what is on the underlying energy here. Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay, so investing in yourself. I feel like many of you are really grateful for what you have and what you have, you know, the abundance that you have brought into your life all by yourself, something that is of your own doing here without any help. And I feel like you're grateful for that. But you may be needing some kind of a break here. What is the Nine of Pentacles for Libra? I see you just going it alone. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, there's the Emperor here. So the Emperor, there could be somebody that is coming towards you, wanting to control the situation, or somebody's coming towards you, correct? Okay, this could be a new person. There's a message here and an offer, and pages are all about the beginning stages. So you may have somebody that is coming towards you, correct? They could be single. They could be somebody that is very well put together with the Nine of Pentacles energy. Aries could be significant, your opposite sign. What else? What else can you tell me, Spirit, about the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like some of you have got options here. You're looking at your options. There's somebody coming towards you. That Four of Swords keeps coming up for you. Some of you are taking a break from love altogether. Some of you, it's just like I feel like you have options, Libra, but none of them are really grabbing you, is what I'm getting. I just feel like there's more confusion with something here. So you're being in control, and I feel like some of you, it's like you're not really interested. Yeah, you're kind of keeping back right now. You're holding back. And especially from this person, whoever they are. Tell me more about this Emperor. Yeah, this is them trying to come back. This is somebody that's very controlling, narcissistic. This is somebody that's confused themselves. They're a bit scatterbrained. They don't actually know what they want. I feel like you're having a break from this person altogether, and even from love, probably. So what is the Four of Swords? Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands. You've been through enough. Enough is enough, right? You're releasing something. Nine of Swords just causes sleepless nights. Groundhog Day, day after day, the same energy, and feeling stuck here. But I feel like with the Moon, you are listening closely to your intuition. You're about to get yourself unstuck. Four of Wands is saying you're on the right path. There's some good energy coming in, the Sun. So Leo energy, Pisces, Cancer, something is going to be revealed to you, is going to be exposed. I feel like you have a really good, there's something about you having a connection for yourself. It could be a new one, but there's a stability here. Now the Four of Wands could be about you finding your own house, you know, your own place, and getting the wish, you know, finding your dream home, whatever. There is a happiness, but I feel like it's more like a personal happiness. And I do see you being very, very busy. You've been burdened of late, and you're getting ready to put this burden down. You're not sacrificing for this anymore. Pisces keeps coming up. There's something new that you're doing that you're very excited about, some positive news and an adventure. So I do see you looking towards the future with a lot of excitement. Yeah, something about your ships are about to come in. Now, whether this is a new person coming in for you, Libra, or something else for you, a personal achievement, personal happiness, either way, it's looking good. So let's see what messages we have from the Kipper. Work, occupation. Okay, so toil and labor, work, occupation. There could be something good coming towards you with your work, a new job, promotion, getting some kind of recognition. Some of you, it feels like a relationship has been like an occupation in itself. Hard work. What else do we have for Libra? That stuck to my hand, that was crazy. Sad news. Okay. Sad news, maybe about a job. Expectation. Okay, so there's something about expecting some bad news about your work or something else. Let's see. Receiving a gift. And rich girl. You are, I feel like this sad news is not to do with you. I feel like you're going to hear something about somebody else, but you've been expecting this. Now, it could be that this is some kind of karma this person's about to receive, but I feel like your energy is looking very positive moving forwards. Oh my God, don't tell me somebody's going to prison. Prison can be about prison and the mind. This thief, wow. A thief and prison, my goodness, Libra, tell me about that. If this is your reading and this is resonating for you, let me know in the comments, okay? Somebody literally may be going to prison for something that they've just been doing wrong with money or whatever. They've been doing something corrupt. So let's just see what messages we get from the Love Oracle. Finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there could have been a lot of arguing about money. Somebody, someone with control issues. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That was my bread maker. And you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So somebody wants you to give them another chance here. But I do feel like there is something about finances, control issues, worth waiting for divine timing. There's somebody that you've been waiting for. What else do we have? Another message for Libra. One more for Libra. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more attractive. So there is something about giving to yourself, okay? But yeah, I do feel like there is somebody that wants you to give a relationship a chance. Maybe you will. Some of you will, some of you won't. Completely on you. So let's go in with your angel answer. So ask your angels or whoever you want to ask a question. Simple question, hopefully get a simple answer. I'm going to lay 4 cards out for stability. You can choose as many as you like, but the idea is to try and choose 1 to 2 at least, okay? You can pause the video as well, Libra, whatever. Something was a no, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3, they're all pink, and card 4. Okay, Libra. So if you picked card number 1, the answer is compromise. If you picked card number 2, the answer is to let go. If you picked card number 3, the situation will improve. And if you pick card number 4, if I can pick it up, the answer is yes. And on the bottom you have romance, okay? All right, Libra, so that's your reading. I do feel like you are going to be letting go of something here. There is time to take action with something, but I do see there is going to be some kind of conclusion. But I feel like it could be to do with compromising, looking at the bigger picture together, soaring above your problems, but there is a proposal coming in. But I do feel like some of you are letting something go in your life and it's bringing you in. Some of you, there's going to be a compromise, okay, with somebody that you've been having trouble with. Okay, my lovelies, thanks for being here, Libra. Have a really great weekend. Take care and bye for now.